What's up, y'all? So we're gonna get into this reading. I really was originally gonna post this yesterday and then post my October video today, which is gonna be the first. But I was being pressed. Yes, I was being pressed for the October video. So I went ahead and posted it. So anyways, here we go with what are you harvesting this fall. This may be a short video. I do apologize. Other videos to be coming. And yeah, let's get into pile one. What are you harvesting this fall? I mean this autumn, fall, whatever. For my pile one people, clear me out of any energy. Ooh, stardom. Okay, you could be harvesting star energy, or you could be harvesting just your energy in general. Like, a lot of people be feeling like because you're energy harvesting that you're depleted on energy, even though a lot of people do, like narcissists and stuff like that, manipulators, they do harvest energy in that way. But you can be just harvesting more energy for yourself in other ways too. So you could be indulging in your hobbies, indulging in your self-care, things that really make you you. And I'm looking at this at the picture you picked, and I think that's a Target basket, and I do believe everything is in there is like on some self-care type of shit. So that's what you are harvesting this autumn. Okay, let's pull another card. We have the Death card. So I feel like you guys are having a phoenix moment this fall. And when you talk about a phoenix moment, think about that Harry Potter scene when Dumbledore had the pet phoenix and Harry Potter thought he died and he rose from the ashes. Think about that. Think about how big and how fierce it was. Think about how Dumbledore was like, it's like a pretty much a symbol of, you know, one life ending and another one beginning. So this fall, if you feel like you're going into a depression, or you're feeling like, you know, things, you're just sliding down, or if you're sliding off, or you're falling off, think about what you could be falling off and onto. Okay, thinking like, don't be thinking like, oh, you're gonna fall into a lesser situation. You could be falling to a newer gravity. I mean, a newer situation, a better situation. We have the Fool here in reverse, so it makes me feel as if you're nervous to trust any type of drastic situation change or whatever. So I feel like what you're harvesting is also some type of strength. Okay, some type of inner strength. Okay, let's see. We got the Elder of Swords. You're overthinking a lot. You're overthinking your situation. You're overthinking, you know, you're overthinking what God has to give you. Yeah, you're thinking about the past too much. You're thinking about your past trauma. You're thinking about the things that, oh, last time I trusted this feeling, it got me into this. But it also puts you in a different state of mind too. You know, every experience that requires you to do something different or requires a leap, it doesn't always have to end in pain. It doesn't have to end in suffering or misery. You know, we have different receptors for that. We have gut feelings for those type of moments. But like in this situation, I feel like it's you stopping you. We got the Four of Cups giving me definitely that you stopping you vibe. Like, you're being overly picky. You're being overly analytical about a situation. You're not letting things just flow. When I was overly analytical about my channel, it wasn't flowing. It was very stagnant my first 2 years. But when I stopped giving a fuck my third year, things are flowing because people are like, I like a free-form reading. I like a reading where it feels like I'm with a homegirl. I like a reading where it feels like I'm talking to a friend. Nobody wants a reading where it feels like you're in a therapy session. We have the Champion of Swords. I definitely see that if you allow yourself, you will be perceived the way you want to be perceived, and you will have people that are flocking to you, people that want to come towards you, and you will see a lot of growth as well. We got the Five of Wands here. Avoid using unnecessary energy with arguing with people, because I definitely feel like with the energy that you're in, you could be suffering from spiritual attacks from people who want to be you, from people who feel as if they can do you better than you. But who can do you better than you? Like, come on. Make it make sense. Let's get into it some more. We got the Magician here. So they could be definitely sending you spiritual attacks because they see you harvesting some type of success here. Restless leg syndrome could be something. Some of you guys could be getting some type of knots in your legs, some type of situation with your legs. I also see that a new lover is going to be coming towards you slowly, but for surely coming. I feel like this is somebody that you guys didn't have. I'm getting that Kiki Palmer vibe. Oh my gosh, every time it's a time with you. I love being around you. Girl, whenever you have time, baby, let me know because I will make time. Somebody is thinking that they really want to make time for you. Somebody is like making space. They're deciding. They're nervous. They're deciding to make space in their life for you. This is very unbeknownst to you. Okay? Very unbeknownst. Because you're thinking about other shit you got going on. But somebody is thinking about the shit that you are worried about. They're thinking about how can I make this person's life better. They're thinking about how can I switch my life to better benefit this person because I like this person. So Champion of Pentacles is in reverse, and that's our slowest, that's actually a slow energy. So it's giving me this person may very well be feeling a little bit stuck in whatever y'all got going on, whether y'all be together or not together. We're going to get some oracles. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling for y'all. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on for you this autumn. But I really feel like you got to let go, baby, and let God. When I be trying to control every damn thing, I'm not letting go. I'm definitely not letting God. Okay, let me get into y'all's... Oh, excuse me, oracle real quick. Y'all, I got to get this done. If I don't get this done, it's not going to get done. Let's get into it. They're feeling as if you're different. You're very foreign. You have foreign energy. You could be an energy they've never contacted before. They feel like you are somebody that is valuable as well. And I feel like you're harvesting that type of energy this fall. You're stepping out of delusion. You're making things reality. Like, I don't know. Somebody, gaslighting could be significant. You could be gaslighting yourself into not being depressed. Gaslighting yourself into taking better care of yourself. You're not going anywhere but to the store. But you could meet the love of your life at the store. It's giving me that vibe. Y'all, I'm going to tell you what happened. A couple of weeks ago, I saw my little fine shit, period. And that morning, I was thinking, I'm finna just throw my hair up in a bun and throw a scarf on and call it a day. And then I got the weirdest thought, the strangest thought. And every time I get these thoughts, I listen to them. I learned that. And it was like, what if you see somebody super cute? Or what if you see somebody that you know and you want to be cute? And I was like, you know what? You know I got to do the clock it fingers. You're right. And I got cute. And guess what? I saw 2 of my little shits. And that's crazy. Well, one was an old little shit. He's not current at all. But anyway, yeah. So, y'all, this autumn, definitely listen to your intuition, okay? So, y'all like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all later. Let me get into part 2. What are you harvesting this autumn? Some type of, y'all are figuring out what energy you're going to be in for the next year. Some of you guys are going through a spiritual battle, I feel. Not for everybody, though. We have the Page of Pentacles, and I feel that. Because Page of Pentacles give me pumpkin vibe. So, it's definitely giving me, pregnancy. Pregnancy is in somebody's future on this channel. If you're like, oh my God, every reading is she's saying pregnancy, you better wrap it up, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Pregnancy is here. Or somebody is going to get somebody pregnant. It doesn't matter. Pregnancy is here. Being a mother is here. What are you harvesting? Yeah, somebody is definitely going to be pregnant. We got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you doing all this Ace of Wands action and stuff like that. You know what you're doing to get pregnant. So I don't know what you're fighting. This autumn you're getting pregnant. You guys may be getting pregnant unexpectedly, so you guys could be making a bad judgment call and getting pregnant. So make a good judgment call. You won't get pregnant, poo. Either that or it's new opportunities coming through, and it's depending on you making good decisions. And I'm saying bad decision because this is the judgment and it has a thumbs up in the upright, but I'm looking at it in the reverse and it's down. You guys might be getting pregnant by somebody that you know you should have walked away from too. So, ooh, that's crazy. Knight of Swords, yeah, you didn't move fast enough away from this person. And I guess this is what you're harvesting this autumn is the fact that you got to live in the mistake, or you have to live in the bed that you made. You could be finding out too late that you're in a third party with somebody else. You guys could have left this, a lot of times we be getting signs that somebody's being a hoe or somebody being very promiscuous, however you want to say that. It's gonna start the argument. So what's gonna happen is it's just gonna be a lot of drama. That's what's gonna happen. You're harvesting a lot of drama because the home situation is stirred up with some type of substance abuse, alcohol, drugs, whatever. We got the High Priestess here with the Four of Cups. Somebody could make a decision. You guys could be in tarot readings. The tarot reader could have been telling you you're gonna get pregnant. The tarot reader use protection. The tarot reader, because the tarot reader is not a tarot reader if they cannot help you make good decisions. The whole point of the tarot community, the whole point of fortune tarot period, is because a person has a gift that they're meant to give to others in order to better their lives. The gift is not for us to have for ourselves, it's for the give to others. So if somebody is telling you, hey, pregnancy, and you're thinking, oh, I don't claim this, but you're still having sex raw, come on now. You can't say you're not claiming it because you just claimed it with your action. Damn it. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So it's giving me you're going to do what you always do, which is figure it out. But at the same time, you're not healing. You're not prompting any healing type of action. I feel like once you hit your head this one time, I definitely feel like, I ain't gonna say one time, I feel like y'all be hitting y'all head. Nothing wrong with it. I be hitting my head too. Spirit be watching me. He be guiding me after the hit. But it's definitely giving me you're steady hitting your head behind the same person. It's almost giving me you don't want to leave this person. And it's every time, it's like you're being shown too many signs to leave somebody and you're not leaving them. So, y'all y'all share, y'all most definitely subscribe. I'm going to see y'all later. And we finna get into pile. Wait a minute. No, we can't get into pile 3. Let me get y'all Oracle. Let me get y'all Oracle pile 2. Because this is not making no sense to me. I knew the time was off. I'm feeling like I'm not giving y'all enough time. So we gonna give y'all enough time. We got the Pentacles here. We got the Game coming out here. And we have the self-care. So what's happening is it's a lot of money being spent on splurging. You're going to realize that. You're just not in the energy that you think you in. This fall, you need to be focused on... What you need to be focused on harvesting is a lot more self-awareness. Okay? You need to be harvesting a lot more self-discipline. You need to be harvesting a lot more self-love, because self-love doesn't tell you to get with somebody who doesn't put you first, okay? And a lot of people self-love is not going to tell you that you need to have compassion for somebody that is telling you that you're selfish for not wanting somebody that's putting you first. Y'all, somebody at my job told me that I'm a gold digger because I only want somebody who is doing well for themselves, and I am prideful, selfish because I feel as if, or uppity, bougie because I feel as I should not have to be with somebody that is broke minded or broke, period. And like I told him, it's not a conversation that should be had with somebody who looks broke on the daily, that doesn't put into themselves. You want me to put into you, to pour into you, but I see you not pouring into yourself, right? So that means if you're not pouring into yourself, you don't have nothing to pour into me. I beg to motherfucking differ. I'm not finna be dealing with somebody that is, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna lower any type of fucking stand-up to be dealing with that. So yeah, it's definitely giving me a vibe like somebody doesn't want you to find better or to do better, okay? And that's not your you're not about to be in that. I know you're not. We have nausea. Y'all are sick of that energy. You're sick of that same energy. You're sick of that I should be grateful as energy. You shouldn't be grateful for shit. Honestly, like, I'm not saying that, but you shouldn't have to feel like with the person that you're dealing with that you have to be grateful for the crumbs, not the slice, but the crumbs that they're trying to give you. Fuck a crumb, give me a slice. I had somebody try to crumb me, bitch. Fuck a crumb. I'll wait for my slice. I'm good, thank you. The mixologist, it's definitely giving me somebody who knows how to play ball, and so this autumn, you need to be harvesting. You need to be harvesting this I know how to play ball mentality. I know what to do. I know how I need to be treated. I know how I should be treated, matter of fact. I'm not finna deal with you. I'm not finna deal with that shit. Babies is steady coming up. Oh my gosh. Don't be having no kids with dudes that don't take care of the kids that they got. Shit. I only deal with dudes that be venting. I only deal with dudes like baby daddies that I can tell like it stress you out for the other parent to not be stressed out behind the parenting. If you're not serious about the parenting, you're not serious about the damn child. Because the child is a direct reflection of the parenting. Okay, we have parasite here. So somebody is planning this autumn. Somebody's planning on energy harvesting from you. Somebody could be planning on getting dropped off at your house and never leaving your house. Somebody could they could be planning some type of plot to get into your energy and to never leave. Okay, they're gonna be packing shit up and bringing it to your house. They're gonna be, can I keep this here? Can I keep that here? Oh well, since it's already here. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a lot to do with money. It's a lot to do with stability. Are you dealing with somebody that is unstable? With the troll, with the parasite again. Y'all, I'm shuffling these cards and these cards are steady coming out. So you're with a bum. That's what it's giving. It's giving me bummy. Okay? So, y'all share, y'all subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all later. We finna get into pile 3. Ooh, Jesus. Clip my energy, please, baby. Pile 3, let me see. We got the 4 of Wands here. What are you harvesting this fall? What are you harvesting this fall? Because the 4 of Wands did come out in reverse. You're being single. You're manifesting some type of single, sexy abundantness. Shout out to T's Tarot. Yeah, you're manifesting some type of soft, feminine get back. And I want to be very clear that what's being presented in this third photo is definitely giving me soft feminine. You definitely got it's just giving me soft and feminine. It's definitely giving me a girl's hangout. Matter of fact, I see somebody's purse and I see an arm on the phone, actually. Yeah. So, it's like we're leaving these dudes alone. We're focusing on our God, and with the cutoff. We're not competing for anybody's attention. We're focusing on our religion. We're focusing on our spirituality. We're focused on our usness, our wholeness, our fullness, our kids. Because I'm gonna say this: it's hard to be a good mother when you're not being good to yourself. Okay. A girl tried to give me some advice. I was telling her, like, I don't have time to be doing some type of, at the time I was celibate, so I was telling her, like, I don't have time for the casualties. At that time I was like, that's not my focus. I don't have time for it. And also at the time my baby wasn't in school, so I had a lot to do, every day. Kid playing is a lot to deal with, especially if you have multiple kids in your house. So, Mahogany's in school. I have a little bit more time. Not only that, but her grandparents want her more because they're getting old as shit. So they want to be, feeling like they're connected or whatever. So that's fine. I have more time now. So it's definitely giving me being more selective with the time that you have. Being more so mindful of the energy that you give out and mindful of the energy that you get back too. Because I know the intentions that I have when I give energy out, but I'm examining what the energy that people give to me, so I can decide whether I'm going to continue to keep that up. You know what I'm saying? So you guys could be harvesting some extreme discernment this autumn, and that's great. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing somebody being more so very closed in. It's giving me a shell. It's giving me a crab. Cancer could be significant here. It's definitely giving me a Hermit for sure. Hermit is Cancer energy. I always say Virgo. Why do I say Virgo when it's clearly Cancer energy? But I'm going to tell y'all this. I always think of the moon as being Cancer energy as well. So, Hermit, Virgo and Cancer, I don't know how they go together. I'm not really into it like that. But Cancer and Virgo is very significant. It's definitely giving me somebody who likes to protect, and it's giving me somebody who likes to be protected. So that vibe could be significant. Maybe that's something that you're manifesting. Let's see, because you got some good little cards. You got some, look, if we talking about a harvest, people harvesting, look, I'll take from this little harvest. If you was giving out, if you had some of this shit for sale, I'll bottle it up and buy it. I'll let you bottle it up and I'll buy it. Because it's definitely giving me you're coming into alignment with the right man or woman. You're coming into an alignment with that. Yeah, your money is coming to alignment with that. Oh, look here, your creativity is coming into alignment. A lot of things is aligning with you. But I feel like the one thing that started the alignment is you saying, you know what? As much as it hurts me to pop this painful pimple, I got to get this shit out and start my healing process. And that's the best way I can explain this. Because y'all remember on the Amanda show, y'all remember that talking pimple that she had or whoever had, and it's just you got to get it out the way. You got to just shut it up, pop it, get it gone, dry it up. And I feel like, after that, then new things can grow. And I feel like that's the point. That's what you're harvesting. Pregnancy again with the Empress. Why did I say Empress? I feel like you're going to be putting out somebody, or take what resonates, okay? Either you're going to be deciding that you're not going to keep this child, or you're going to be deciding that you're going to keep the child, but you're not going to keep the parent. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Because it's definitely giving me a vibe like somebody's trying to attach to you based off of spiritual abundance, based off of spiritual wealth, spiritual knowledge. A lot of men, when I ask them what they think when they are attracted to me, because it's very interesting to me, because I'm definitely a standoffish person. I'm definitely a person that I'll never look like I'm playing games. Like, I know that now. Like, I never look like I'm playing games. I'm always looking serious. So for you to feel like you can still talk to me even though I'm giving unapproachable, I want to know why you felt like that. Always, 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 it's something about you. It was the energy. You're so alluring. It was the energy. And 9 times out of 10, I attract a lot of intuitively inclined men, and they just don't know that they're intuitively inclined. Like, if you pick me, you're intuitively inclined, because I'm technically, by birthright, a high priestess. Like, no cap. I'm Cancer. I was born under a Cancer moon during Cancer season when the season planetary wise was in Cancer. So yeah, with the Capricorn rising or whatever. Because yeah, with Cancer being the chariot here, like I said, the Cancer could be seen as a hermit, the Cancer could be seen as the moon, but then for sure the Cancer can be seen as a chariot as well because of its enclosure, how secret it moves, the chariot. So it's definitely giving me it's a lot of secret movements that's happening. You could have a lot of spiritual inclinations during this time. Your spirituality could be at an all-time high this autumn going into the winter time. I'm getting somebody wants to be cozy. So if you want to be cozy, whatever type of planting, manifesting that you need to do, spiritual grounding that you need to do before the winter time, do it. It's time to do it now. I just want to let you know I started doing it in September because I really don't fucking play around. Well, I do, but I try not to. We got the road trip, so traveling could be very significant this August. Oh, not August. Y'all could have been traveling in August. Next August could be significant, you traveling. What I was about to say, traveling this autumn definitely could be significant. You're traveling with somebody, getting cozy with somebody. Ooh, the broken bed. It's a lot of synchronicities this autumn. So definitely go with your gut feeling. Go with how you feel. But the thing is, in the Bible it says, it's this thing. It's kind of controversy. It's kind of hip. Like it's just some type of like something to think about. It's like nothing good comes out of the heart, but it's like if your heart is focused and your heart is centered on God, yes, everything that's gonna come out of it is good. So if you're feeling like you can't trust yourself, it's because you know that you make bad decisions. You know that you put your heart into things that are not good. Lust, pride, envy, greed, money. You know what I'm saying? Being seen as attractive, things like that. You have to be able to know whether your heart is good. Me personally, it's hard for me to believe. Like I feel like I'm not a bad person, but I can be bad. And you have to know whether you're a bad person or not. So when it comes to whatever's coming out this autumn, whatever you're harvesting, you gotta be on point and be self-aware. Okay. We have anxiety coming out here. So that's giving me somebody could currently have anxiety about y'all's connection. That's why it's coming out, because going out of town with somebody to me is very serious. They could also feel like they're being delusional about how serious this connection can get. But yeah, they're being very nauseated, but they're not sick of it. Like they're nauseated. It's like being pregnant. You're happy that you're sick. The baby is doing well. If you're nauseated, that means, you and the baby are connected. You don't have to worry about the baby not getting food, etc., etc. They may not like what you're eating. They may want you to eat sooner, eat lesser, whatever. But that's a good sign. Yeah, it's definitely giving me a connection. Oh, I said baby, and we just had that Empress. Somebody could want to see you as a baby mama. Somebody could want to see you as their baby mama. I'm getting an open channel, so it's giving me... I'm going to let it go. Somebody is imagining what it'll be like. Is this my pile? Oh, my God. Anyways. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my composure, because I'm just not realizing this might be my pile. Anyways, but it's giving me somebody could have spent the night and they're like, I like how my mornings go with you. I like waking up to you. I like how you are when you wake up. I like the calming environment that you create for me when I wake up. I like the breakfast that you cook for me. I like how I'm ready to go about my day. Because I started it with you. Somebody could be thinking that about you. And they're thinking about the baby, because it's like, I hate that this is how it is in today's culture, but they're thinking about the baby before they're thinking about the ring. And it's kind of like giving me it's like they think that it's serious because they're thinking about the baby first, but it's even more serious when the ring gets thought about first. So it's like giving me anxiety because this person knows how you are, so it's giving me somebody who knows that you won't go for that. Okay, so now they're like, well, how should I really go about it? So now it's like giving me cozy cuddle grown woman shit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's having to address you as a grown woman, not as a kid. Like I remember when I was 22 and I was dealing with this guy that was like 34 or whatever. We was both like in our situations with our people, with our separate people or whatever. But then I think when I got to like 24, no, stop. When I was like 25, I want to say. No, 26 or 25-ish, this person was like trying to pursue me seriously. And my thing was, I don't like the way you do the women. I don't like the way you did the women in your past. So I refuse to be like that. I don't want to be with you. We could do what we're doing, but I don't want to be with you. And it caused some conflict. It really did. Because you're not going to sit up here. Because I remember they told me, like, when I was dealing with him at, like, 22, he was like, why do you want to be married? You're so young. He was like, when I was 22, he was like, I didn't give a fuck about nobody. He was like, I didn't even have no girlfriend. He was like, it was some women that thought they was my girlfriend, but he was like, I ain't have no girlfriend. And that's just our relationship. Like, we gonna keep it G. That's us. But y'all, when it got to the point where I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this. Like, y'all, the effort was put the fuck in. To this day, still, I still feel the energetic pull. But again, you're not gonna address me like I'm too young. I'm just the right age to know what I want, right? So y'all gotta like flow with that. Don't feel like, and my friend, we always talk and she always be like, you think I'm wrong? You think I'm wrong? How you feel about this? How you feel about that? We always give each other space to say how we feel about each other because we want each other to be in good situations and better than who we were last year. So if this person is not putting your best mental, spiritual, all of that shit first, fuck them. And that's friends, family, whoever, fuck them. Because I'm going to tell you who going to keep your everything, your best interest, everything together and intact. Jesus. God. Holy Spirit. That's the only person that you should, that's the only person, literally, being, that you could even ask everything for. The person that you literally never has ever let me down, period, point blank. And I feel like that's the point where you're at. Like, Jesus ain't never let me down. I'm just going to stick with Jesus until I find the person Jesus want me to be with. And that's a good thing to do. So y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all later.